Hey there, space adventurers. Ready for a trip that's going to take us 93 million miles away from Earth? Our destination today is the brightest star in our sky, the Sun. Think it as more than just a glowing ball. It's a mystery, a power generator, and a life bringer. It's been teasing the minds of people for ages, and today we're going to uncover some of its coolest puzzles. We're going to talk about how huge it is, what makes it burn, and why it's so important for us. On our journey, we'll encounter fiery solar flares, sunspots, and other surprising sun facts. But wait, there's more. We'll also dive into the sun's sizzling corona and the curious 11-year cycle of the sun. Are you excited? There's a whole lot more fun facts and mysteries waiting for us. So fasten your seatbelts, adventurers, as we blast off on this exciting journey to our very own personal star, the Sun. The Sun, our very own star, is a gigantic fiery ball. A colossal sphere of searing hot plasma, the Sun stretches over 1 million kilometers in diameter. That's over 100 times the size of Earth. But what makes this massive star burn so brightly? The answer is nuclear fusion. Deep in the Sun's core, hydrogen atoms combine to form helium, releasing an enormous amount of energy in the process. This energy, in the form of light and heat, travels millions of kilometers to reach us, providing the warmth and illumination that sustain life on our planet. From the smallest microorganisms to the tallest trees, every living thing owes its existence to the Sun. It's the engine of life, driving photosynthesis and fueling the Earth's climate and weather systems. Indeed, without the Sun, life as we know it would cease to exist. But the Sun isn't just a peaceful glowing orb, it's a place of violent storms and strange phenomena. As we gaze at the Sun, beyond its brilliant light, we find curious dark patches known as sunspots. These are areas on the Sun's surface that are cooler and less active than the surrounding regions. Yet, they are the birthplaces of dramatic solar flares, intense bursts of radiation that rocket into space at staggering speeds. Sunspots and solar flares are more than mere solar blemishes. They are keys to understanding the Sun's magnetic fields and its cycle of activity. Sunspots, with their cooler temperatures and magnetic fields, and solar flares, with their explosive energy, are the Sun's way of letting off steam. They're like cosmic weather reports, giving us clues about what's happening on the Sun's surface and what might be headed our way. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these solar mysteries. One of the greatest mysteries of the Sun is its incredibly hot corona. This outermost layer of the Sun's atmosphere, extending millions of kilometers into space, is a fiery sight to behold. But it holds a paradox. Despite being further from the Sun's core, it is hundreds of times hotter than the surface. Scientists are still trying to unravel this enigma, with theories suggesting magnetic waves and nanoflares as potential heat sources. Speaking of cycles, the Sun has its own rhythm, known as the 11-year solar cycle. This cycle sees the Sun's magnetic field flip, with solar activity waxing and waning over the period. It's like a celestial metronome, ticking away in the background of our solar system. From solar flares to sunspots, the Sun's activity ebbs and flows with this cycle. As we peel back the layers of our fiery neighbor, we find that the Sun is a star full of surprises and mysteries. Next, we'll see how all this solar science connects to you. You might be wondering, what does all this solar science have to do with me? Well, let me tell you, the Sun is not just a celestial body that's millions of miles away. It's an integral part of our lives. The Sun's energy fuels all life on Earth. It powers photosynthesis in plants, which in turn feed us and the animals we depend on. Have you ever thought about how the Sun warms our planet? It's responsible for the climate and weather patterns we experience daily. It's the reason you can enjoy a sunny beach day or marvel at a beautiful sunset. Furthermore, the Sun's magnetic field interacts with Earth's, creating phenomena like the northern and southern lights. So you see, you and the Sun share a deep connection, much deeper than you might have realized. Remember, every time you step into the sunlight, you're experiencing the power of our very own star. So stay engaged as we dive into more stunning solar images and facts. Ready for a visual treat? Let's plunge into the Sun's radiant beauty. This fiery sphere, our very own star, is a constant source of fascination and holds some truly stunning facts. Firstly, let's consider the Sun's sheer size. It's so massive that over 1 million Earths could fit inside it. Just imagine that for a moment. Our entire planet, with all its mountains, oceans, and cities, is but a speck in comparison to the grandeur of the Sun. Now let's talk about a journey. a journey that takes place every single second of every single day, yet one that we seldom stop to think about. It's the journey of sunlight from the sun to Earth. This trip, covering a staggering 93 million miles, happens at the speed of light, and yet it takes around 8 minutes to complete. So every time you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, remember that light began its journey 8 minutes ago. And here's another fascinating fact. The sun, despite being a ball of superheated gas, actually has a magnetic field. This magnetic field is so strong that it extends beyond any human comprehension, reaching out into the solar system and beyond. And finally, let's consider the sun's age. Our star is around 4.5 billion years old. That's almost inconceivable, isn't it? And yet in stellar terms, our sun is middle-aged. It's expected to keep shining brightly for another 5 billion years or so. These facts are just a glimpse into the sun's radiant beauty and the mysteries it holds. The more we understand about our sun, the more we realize there's so much more to discover. So let's keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep marveling at the wonders of our universe. But wait, there's more. We've got some solar surprises up our sleeve. Did you know the sun can have storms? And these aren't your regular rainstorms. Yes, our fiery neighbor, the sun, isn't just a silent, glowing ball of fire. It's a dynamic, living entity, constantly changing and throwing surprises our way. One such surprise is solar storms. These celestial tempests are nothing short of breathtaking, with their grandeur and sheer power. But they're not just a spectacle. They have a real and tangible impact on our planet. Solar storms, also known as geomagnetic storms, originate from the sun's corona, the outermost layer of the star. These storms are essentially eruptions of magnetic energy, with the power to throw out billions of tons of charged particles into space. Now, these aren't your average gusts of wind. These solar winds can reach speeds of up to 1 million miles per hour. But wait, there's more. When these solar winds reach Earth, they can interact with our planet's magnetic field, causing it to fluctuate. This interaction can result in some pretty spectacular phenomena. The northern and southern lights, known as the aurora borealis and aurora australis respectively. These beautiful displays of color in our night skies are a direct result of the sun's storms. However, it's not all rainbows and auroras. Solar storms can also have a disruptive effect on our technology. They can cause fluctuations in electrical grids, interfere with GPS signals, and even disrupt satellite communications. So, while they're beautiful and fascinating, they're also a reminder of the sun's immense power. That's the beauty and the surprise of the sun. It's not just a life-giving force, but also a force to be reckoned with. It's a complex entity, with its own weather, magnetic field, and even storms. It's a constant source of surprise and wonder, and a reminder of the incredible universe we're a part of. Together we've explored some amazing aspects of our sun. Let's wrap it up. As we conclude our journey, let's reflect on the incredible role the sun plays in our lives. This fiery neighbor of ours, a beacon of light and warmth, isn't just a celestial body, it's the lifeblood of our planet. Our journey took us from understanding the sun as our star, its mammoth size, and the role nuclear fusion plays in its core, to the mysteries of solar flares, sunspots, and the sun's bafflingly hot corona. We delved into the significance of the 11-year solar cycle, and how solar storms impact our world. We've learned that the sun's light takes 8 minutes to reach us, a testament to the vastness of space. We've come to know the sun's magnetic field and its influence on our daily lives. Our sun is a powerhouse, a source of energy that fuels life on Earth. It's a constant reminder of our connection to the cosmos. Thank you for joining this solar adventure. Don't forget to subscribe for more cosmic explorations.